My name is Tim Hausman. I am the Executive Director of Corporate Giving and Principal Gifts at the University of Texas at El Paso.
My name is Priya Baboo. I'm the Senior Director of Corporate and Industry Engagement for the College of Engineering at Penn State. NACRO community is full of wonderful people that actually come in and give you a piece of advice that you could take back and implement. It's not just about best practices, but it is about what not to do. And that is something that you don't typically get in other organizations. So we wanted to focus on member value. And so the people aspect of it came from there. One of the things that we focused on from that standpoint is the partnership with Kiefer. Because we don't have the luxury of time to think about our career, so we're going to be working with them on one-on-one consultation sessions for our members, so they could come in and speak to them about how do I even polish my resume, or how do I highlight some of the key things that I have done that would provide more value for somebody who's looking at me as a potential candidate for a position. The consultation sessions would focus on, resume reviews, so to speak, polishing them, but also more about how can they position themselves as one of the key candidates within a pool of 10 plus, 15 plus that are competing for the same job. That partnership is really going to be helping our members get to the next stage by positioning themselves well, by really helping them to focus on what are the key aspects that they should be highlighting in their resume and all that good stuff. We are truly excited about the partnership with Kiefer, and we are looking forward to our members utilizing it.
In addition to the Kiefer stuff, I think one of them is the fantastic work that our communications committee did this year, enhancing our newsletter, expanding our social media outreach, being more regular in content and robust in content to bring examples of things going on at other universities into social media. Our social media group has really turned into a platform for the community. The number of impressions and the number of members has grown tremendously, and I think that's because people are finding value in that, and it's an opportunity for them to stay connected. Another aspect of that is our regional meetups that our membership committee has championed over the last couple of years. That's another opportunity for people to get networked with people within their region and to share ideas and problems and stories and best practices around issues that may impact things going on in their region specifically.
One of the things that we wanted to focus on is give those people that are in those organizations that don't have the resources that are there in institutions like an R1 institution or places where there is good amount of resources. One of the things that we are focusing on, or we focused on this year, was also trying to expand the diversity of the membership by partnering with other organizations.
We made a conscious effort this year to reorganize our professional education committee into a way where they had particular subcommittees focused on 3 areas of levels of experience, from newcomers to mid-career to advanced career.
How do we add more value to our members, and how do we actually get them to be at a career stage where they want to be? The project is a credentialing program that basically helps our members sort of get an understanding of the different aspects of corporate relations. I think if you look at corporate relations and where that field has come now compared to 10 years ago, is that corporate relations officers are expected to know everything about everything. So that goes from career services to corporate philanthropy to stewardship to intellectual property, tech transfer to licensing to you name it. So it feels like we as corporate relations officers need to have a good understanding of a lot of different areas. Why this is extremely important is because we want to be able to provide our members with opportunities to help develop themselves in a field where more is expected of them. And things are evolving in a quick second, giving our members the opportunity to know about licensing, or giving our members the opportunity to know more about commercialization, stewardship, or corporate philanthropy, industrial advisory boards, sponsorships, capstones. So the list goes on and on and on. And that is the reason why we, NACRO, as the premier organization for corporate relations officers, have the big responsibility to equip our members with things that they can actually really leverage to succeed in their careers. So the micro-credentialing program, this was a member-at-large project project this year. We would be launching a credentialing program in the next couple of years, but we've done some good work this year, laid the foundation, and done some great work in terms of even identifying what are some courses that our members would benefit from. So we are super proud and excited and privileged that we had an opportunity to do that this year. And I personally look forward to staying on top of the committee and helping them, because this is also something that I'm doing at work to equip my team members with a lot of different areas. This is something that we are super proud of, and being able to do that this year is truly an honor.
As industry more and more is looking for, that not gatekeeper, but that one person that can help facilitate conversations all across campus for these partnerships, it's important that our members have all of those skill sets and knowledge of those different areas that Priya mentioned, so that they can go with the conversation where the company wants to take it. And that's the key to success, or one of the keys of the success in corporate relations, is finding out what the company needs, seeing what kind of return on investment they're looking for, and going with the company down that path and being that company's advocate inside your university. In order for NACRO to go I would say mature as an organization, it's important for us to have processes and procedures in place that allow us to do that. We are looking to find efficiencies in our process, expand our capacity, not only in terms of processes, but help us expand our capacity as an organization. So I would say a couple of examples that we did around process this year is we are undergoing a kind of a fresh look at all of our software platforms that we use, figuring out, do we have the right mix of platforms? Are there things that we need to do better with the different platforms that we have in terms of executing on our business processes? So we are undergoing a complete fresh look of all of our software to see, is it right for us, not only currently, but is it going to be right for us in the future? We had another record year of the number of conference proposal submissions this year to review, and so this year we adopted a new software capability with one of our vendors that we have, was able to take that whole proposal submission process online, not only in terms of the submission piece of it, but also the review and scoring and notification process of that. Our professional education committee tells us that it saved them tremendous amounts of time and allowed them to focus on other things that are important about putting this conference on.
So if you think about people, process, professional development, these are not siloed. They're all interconnected, right? So when I think about process, and one of the big things that come to my mind in terms of what we accomplished this year is expanding capacity, right? And it's not just about expanding capacity from a software or other business processes, but it's also about expanding capacity from a people perspective. We are a completely volunteer-run organization. Our volunteers are experts in what they do from a standpoint of building relationships, getting funds, securing gifts to help faculty succeed or students succeed and whatnot. One of the things that we did this year is to bring in professionals to come into our organization and help NACRO do what they do better, allowing our volunteers to focus on the strategic aspects of the corporate relations work. So this year we brought in a marketing consultant who actually helped us with improving frequent LinkedIn posts, a better newsletter, putting together blogs, putting together press releases. Can you believe it? We had the first press release in NACRO's history this year. So I think it's more about bringing in experts that are good at doing what they do, so that frees up time for our volunteers to focus on the corporate relations aspect of it. Bringing in a marketing consultant really helped a lot, freed up time for our volunteers, but also helped us improve member experience.
What you heard in all these examples was an overarching element of wanting to raise the level of professionalism of NACRO as an organization, raising the level of professionalism in all of these areas that are outside the area of expertise of our members, such as communications and financial pieces of it and our software platforms. And just by raising the professionalism of those things on the back end will help us take NACRO to a much higher level than we've been at in the past and help us get to where we want to go.